Sarah shall come forth from the stem of Jesse's line. A branch shall grow from his roots divine. The Spirit of Jehovah resting on him there. Wisdom and understanding, counsel everywhere. The Spirit of knowledge, fear of Adonai. Quick understanding and righteousness on high. He shall not judge by what his eyes may see, nor reprove by what his ears decree. But with righteousness he'll judge the poor and meek. Reprove with equity for those who humbly seek. He'll strike the earth with the rod of his mouth, slay the wicked with his breath going out. Righteousness wrapped around his waist like a mouth. Faithfulness the girdle, truth will be dealt. The wolf dwelling with the lamb in peace. The leper with the kid, violence shall cease. Peace shall reign, 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 peace shall reign. In the day, the calf and young lion and fattening together. The little child shall lead them through any weather. The cow and bear shall feed side by side. The young ones lie down with nothing to hide. The lion eating straw just like the ox. The nursing child playing near the serpent's box. They shall not hurt or destroy anymore in all Elohim's holy mountain. That's for sure. The earth filled with knowledge of Jehovah's way, like waters cover the sea on that great day. Knowledge flowing, waters rising, glory coming, earth arising. In that day the root of Jesse shall stand, and then sign for the people across every land. The Gentiles seeking him out from afar. His rest shall be glorious wherever they are. Adonai set his hand the second time to recover his remnant, crossing every line. From Assyria, Egypt, a foes to retreat. From Cush and Elam, making none to grieve. From Shinar, Hamath, islands of the sea, he'll lift up an ensign for all to see. Assemble the outcasts of Israel home, gather dispersed Judah wherever they roam. The envy of Ephraim departing away, adversaries of Judah cut off on that day. Ephraim won't envy Judah anymore. Judah won't vex Ephraim from shore to shore. Unity rising, division dying. One nation, sanctified. They fly upon the shoulders of Philistines west. Together they'll spoil the children of the east. Their hand upon Edom, upon Moab too. The children of Ammon obeying what they do. Yeah, Jehovah destroys the tongue of Egypt sea. Shakes his hand over the river mightily. With his mighty wind dividing it 7 ways, making men walk over in the coming days. A highway for the remnant left behind from Assyria, like Egypt in days of time. Path preparing, glory coming, love declaring, peace showering.
Say with grateful voice, I praise you, Jehovah, now I rejoice. Though you were angry with me, it's true. Your anger turned away, comfort breaking through. Behold, Elohim is my salvation now. I will trust and not be afraid somehow. Say with all your might, praise Jehovah, call upon his name, declare his doings in the people's sight. Make mention that his name is raised in fame. Sing unto Jehovah for excellent things. This is known in all the earth he brings. of Zion live. Great is the Holy One of Israel everywhere. Shout it loud, let your voices rise. The Holy One among you, touching the sky. Shout it out, shout it loud. Holy One, make us cry. Jehovah is my strength, He is my song. He has become my salvation. All along with joy, drawing water from salvation's well. Springs of deliverance, stories to tell. Draw the water, praise the Father. Joy overflowing, grace bestowing. Trust in Him, never be afraid. For Jehovah stands, foundation laid. The Holy One dwelling in your midst today. Cry out with joy in every way. The burden of Babylon, which Isaiah did see, the son of Amos prophesying what would be. Lift up a banner on the high mountain there, exalt the voice and shake the hand in the air. Call them to go into the gates of noble strong. Jehovah commands His sanctified throne. The mighty ones for His anger He did call. Those who rejoice in His highness standing tall. The noise of a multitude in the mountains like kings. Tumultuous noise of gathered kingdoms with wings. Jehovah of hosts mustering a battle array, coming from a far country, from heaven's way. The day of Jehovah coming soon to arrive. Destruction from the Almighty, none survive. They shall be afraid, pangs and sorrows taking hold. They'll be amazed at one another, growing cold. Judgment falling, nations calling. Day approaching, doom encroaching. Every man's heart shall melt with the fear. Their faces as flames when that day is near. Behold, the day of Jehovah, cruel and strong. Fierce anger making the land a desolation long. He'll destroy the sinners right out of the place. Stars and constellations withholding their grace. The sun darkened in His going forth today. The moon shall not cause a light to display. I'll punish the world for their evil deed, the wicked for iniquity taking heed. I'll cause the arrogancy of the proud to cease. Lay low the haughtiness, terror released. I'll make a man more precious than fine gold, even more than the golden wedge of old. From Ophir's treasure none can compare. I'll shake the heavens everywhere, the earth removing out stroll running free as a sheep that no man gathers to safety. Every man to his own people shall turn, to his own land he'll flee and burn. Running scattered, nations shattered, judgment poured, her wrath outpoured. Everyone that is found shall be thrust through complete. Everyone joined to them shall fall at their feet. Their children dashed to pieces before their eyes, their houses spoiled, their wives taken as prize. Behold, I stir up the Medes against them there, who shall not regard silver anywhere. Their bow shall dash young men on the ground. No pity on fruit of the womb to be found. Their eyes shall not spare the children at all. Babylon, glory of kingdom, shall fall. The beauty of Chaldees' excellency gone. Like Elohim overthrew Sodom's dawn. Like Gomorrah that day forever fell, never inhabited, dwelling denied as well. No Arabian pitching his tent in that land. No shepherds making their fold to stand, but wild beasts lying there in desolation. Doleful creatures filling every station. Their houses full of owls dwelling inside, ostriches and satyrs dancing with pride. Wild beasts of the islands crying in halls. Dragons in pleasant palaces when judgment calls. Her time is near to come without delay. Her days shall not be prolonged, ending today. Jehovah will have mercy upon Jacob's seed. Choose Israel again, fulfilling the need. Set them in their own land where they belong. The strangers joining them, making them strong. They'll cleave to the house of Jacob unified. The people taking them to their place with pride. Israel possessing them in Jehovah's land. For servants and handmaids they shall command. Taking them captive, whose captives they were. Ruling over their oppressors for sure. In the day that Jehovah gives you rest at last. From your sorrow and fear that held you fast. From the hard bondage you were made to serve. You'll take up this proverb with every nerve. Against the king of Babylon declare how the oppressor ceased everywhere. Oppressor fallen, freedom calling. Chains are broken, the word is spoken. How has the golden city ceased to reign? Jehovah broke the staff of the wicked's gain. The scepter of rulers striking down complete. He who smote the people without retreat. With a continual stroke in his wrath, he ruled the nations in anger's path. Persecuting them and none could hinder there. The whole earth is at rest now everywhere. They break forth into singing with delight. Even the fir trees rejoice at the sight. The cedars of Lebanon standing so tall, saying since you fell no one cuts us at all. Hell from beneath is moved for you below, to meet you at your common status quo. It stirs up the dead for your arrival near. All the chief ones of the earth appear, rising from thrones, kings and bones. Witnesses gathered, kingdom shattered, raising up from their thrones the kings of nations. All of them shall speak with declaration. nations? Are you also become weak as we are now? Are you become like unto us somehow? Your pomp brought down to the grave today, the noise of your vials taken away. The worm is spread under you as a bed, the worms cover you overhead. How you fallen from heaven shining bright, oh Lucifer, son of the morning light. Cut down to the ground, weak and below, you who did weaken the nation's flow. You said in your heart with prideful claim, I will ascend into heaven's fame. I will exalt my throne above the stars of Elohim, sitting in congregation fars, upon the mount of the congregation side, in the sides of the north with my pride. Pride ascending, heaven offending, fall descending, no defending. I will ascend above the heights of the clouds, I will be like the Most High, speaking loud. Yeah, you shall be brought down to hell's pit, to the sides of the pit where you sit. They that see you shall narrowly look, consider you closely like reading a book. Is this the man who made the earth to tremble, made kingdoms shake, unable to assemble? Who made the world as a wilderness place, destroyed the cities without a trace? Who opened not the house of his prisoner's door, lies in the pit forevermore.
All the kings of nations laid in glory rest, everyone in his own house at best. But you're cast out of your grave denied, like an abominable branch pushed aside, as the garment of those slain with the sword, thrust through, going down to the pit's hoard. Of the pit, like a corpse defiled, trodden under feet like something reviled. You shall not be joined with them in burial, because you destroyed your land's portrayal, slain your people without any care. The seed of evildoers never declared. Prepare slaughter for his children now, for the iniquity of their fathers' vow. They shall not rise, nor possess the land, nor fill the face of the world as planned. Judgment sealed, fate revealed, no escape, kingdoms wake. I will rise up against them without delay, says Jehovah of hosts, making them pay. I'll cut off from Babylon the name complete, the remnant, the son, the nephew's defeat. The nephew and son, I'll remove them there, says Jehovah, with justice everywhere. I will make it a possession for the bidden wild, a pool of water for creatures compiled. I will sweep it with the besom of destruction's hand, says Jehovah of hosts, across the land. Swept away, judgment day, no delay, price to pay. Jehovah of hosts has sworn, and oh so sure, surely as I have thought, it shall endure. As I have purposed, so shall it stand right. I will break the Assyrian in my land side. Upon my mountains I'll tread him down below. His yoke departing off them as they go, his burden removed off their shoulders today. This is the purpose that is purposed away upon the whole earth, stretching out complete. This is the hand stretched out over every fleet, over all the nations far and wide, for Jehovah of encompassed with pride. Who shall disannul what he's decreed? His hand stretched out, who'll impede? In the year that King Eng has died away, this burden came upon that day. A purpose standing and commanding, none can break plans awake. Rejoice not, O Palestina, with your voice, 'cause the rod of him that smote you, he has no choice. The rod is broken, but from the serpent's root so deep shall come forth a cockroach tries to keep his fruit. Shall be a fiery flying serpent wild. The firstborn of the poor shall be reconciled. The needy lying down in safety complete. I will kill your root with famine's heat. He shall slay your remnant wherever found. Howl, O gate, cry, O city, all around. O Palestina, dissolved in fear. From the north, smoke comes near. None shall be alone in appointed times, declared Jehovah, found in Zion. Pour trust in their prepared. Yeah, yeah, yeah. The burden of Moab declared this day, because in the night hour of Moab swept away, brought to silence, laid to waste complete. In the night cur of Moab facing defeat, he's gone up to Budget, to Dibon's high places, to weep with tears streaming down their faces. Moab shall howl over Nebel's ground, over Medeba their crying shall sound. On all their heads baldness shall appear, every beard cut off showing their fear. In their streets they gird themselves with sackcloth attire, on their housetops and streets weeping never tire. Heshbon shall cry Lale to their voice, heard unto Jahaz through the armed soldiers of Moab crying out there. His life grievous unto him everywhere. Morning rising, voices crying, nation falling, judgment calling. My heart shall cry out for Moab's plight, his fugitives fleeing unto Zoar's sight. The glad Shilishia standing by, they'll go up the ascent of Luhith's cry, with weeping going up along the way. In the path to Horonam they raise dismay. a cry of destruction they shall declare. The waters of Nimrim desolate everywhere. The hay withered away without remain. The grass failing, no green thing to sustain. The abundance they gained over the years. The things laid up they carry with tears. Taking their store. The cry gone round about Moab's border. The howling unto Eglaim resounding deep. The howling of Bir Elim making them weep. Borders crying, hope is dying. Judgment spoken, people broken. The waters of Demon full of blood indeed. I will bring more upon Demon seed. Lions upon him that escaped from Moab's land. Upon the remnant with a mighty hand. Send a lamb to the ruler of the land right. From Selah to the wilderness in his sight. To the mount of the daughter of Zion they go. As a wandering bird cast from a nest below, so the daughters of Moab shall be displayed at the fords of Arnon where they stay. Take counsel, execute judgment there. Make your shadow as the night everywhere. In the midst of the noonday hide the outcast, please. Betray not him that wanders in the breeze. Let my outcast dwell with you in this time. Be a covert to them from the spoiler's crime. The extortioner is at an end today. The spoiler ceases, oppressor's gone away. The throne established in mercy true, in the tabernacle of David's view. He shall sit upon it, judging right, seeking judgment, hasting righteousness is might. Mercy reigning, justice sustaining, Florida remaining, glory gaining. We've heard of the pride of Moab standing tall. He is very proud, his haughtiness over all. His pride and his wrath, his lies not so sure. Therefore shall Moab howl for Moab pure. Everyone shall howl in their grief. Mourn for the foundations of Karadesev. The fields of Heshbon languish away. The vine of Sibmah broken today. The lords of the heathen broken down. The principal plants reaching unto Jazer's town. They wandered through the wilderness, scattered. Her branches stretched out over the sea. They mattered. Therefore I weep with the weeping of Jazer's vine. For the vine of Sibmah in this time, I'll water you with my tears rolling deep. Oh, Heshbon and Elila making me weep. For the shouting for your summer fruits has ceased. Your harvest fallen, joy and gladness released.
joy from the plentiful field remove. In the vineyards no singing, nothing improved. No shouting, no treaders treading out wine anymore. In the press's silence, what was there before? I have made their vintage shouting to cease away. My bowels sound like a harp for more today. My inward parts for caress and pain. When Moab appears, when he is seen again upon the high place, weary in the sight, when he comes to his sanctuary to pray with might, he shall not prevail in his desperate plea. This is the word that Yehovah spoke historically concerning those since that time of old. Now Yehovah speaks with words bold. Within 3 years, like a highland's days, the glory of Moab shall be contempt displayed. With all that great multitude standing so tall, the remnant shall be very small after the fall. Feeble and not many left to remain. The judgment of Jehovah shall not be in vain. The word is spoken, the time is set, the prophecy stands, more won't forget. 3 years measured like a servant's hire, the glory consumed in judgment's fire, the multitude reduced to nothing small, the mighty nation destined to fall. Time is running, end is coming, prophecy certain, final curtain. Prophecy certain, final curtain. My heart cries out for Moab still, though judgment comes by Jehovah's will. The word is sure, the time draws near. The burden spoken for all to hear. Birdie, the burden of Damascus, hear what I say. Behold, Damascus taken away from being a city today. It shall be a ruinous heap alone. The cities of our will forsaken, overthrown. They shall be for flocks that lie down in peace, and none shall make them afraid, their fear shall cease. The fortress ceasing from Ephraim's land, the kingdom from Damascus, no more they stand. The remnant of Syria shall be as the glory of the children of Israel. Jehovah of hosts has said, in that day the glory of Jacob made thin below, the fatness of his flesh waxing lean in the flow. It shall be as when the harvestman gathers the corn complete, as he reaps the ears with his arm in the heat. In the valley of Rephaim gathering grain, yet gleaning grapes shall remain. Harvest taken, few forsaken, gleanings left, not bereft. Harvest taken, few forsaken, gleanings left, not bereft. As the shaking of an olive tree. 2 or 3 berries in the top when the fruit is weighed. 4 or 5 in the almost fruitful branches there. Says Jehovah Elohim of Israel everywhere. At that day shall a man look to his maker's face. Have respect to the Holy One of Israel's grace. He shall not look to the altars anymore. The work of his hands he made before. Neither shall respect what his fingers created that day. Neither the groves nor the images in array. In that day strong cities be as a forsaken bough complete, as the uppermost branch left for Israel to meet. Because you have forgotten Elohim of salvation's might, not been mindful of the rock of your strength's light. Therefore you plant pleasant plants so fine, said it with strange lips of the vine. Planting seeds for indeed, harvest fails, love of the vine. Planting seeds for indeed, harvest fails, sorrow prevails. In the day you make your plant to grow strong, in the morning your seed flourishing along. But the harvest shall be a heap in the day of grief, desperate sorrow without relief. Woe to the multitude of many people near, like the noise of the seas they appear. To the rushing of nations, making sound like the rushing of mighty waters. All around the nation shall rush like many waters roar, but Elohim shall rebuke them from the shore. They shall flee far off and be chased away, as the chaff of the mountains in the wind. Like a rolling thing before the whirlwind's might. Behold, that evening tide, trouble in sight. Before the morning he is not anymore. This is the portion of them that spoil our store. Evening trouble, morning rubble. To the land shadowing with wings, which is beyond the rivers of Ethiopia made, that sends ambassadors by the sea complete, in vessels of bulrushes upon the waters flee. Go you swift messengers to a nation scattered away, to a people terrible from their beginning's day. A nation meted out and trodden down below, whose land the rivers have spoiled in their flow. All inhabitants of the world dwelling on earth so wide, when he lifts up an ensign on the mountains as a guide. When he blows a trumpet, hear the sound, all the people of the world around. Jehovah said unto me with his word, I will take my rest and consider what I've heard. Like a clear heat upon herbs in the light, like a cloud of dew in the heat of harvest bright. He shall cut off the sprigs with pruning hooks today, take away and cut down the branches in array.
The burden of Egypt coming today. Behold, Jehovah rides upon a swift cloud's way. Shall come into Egypt without delay. The idols of Egypt moved at his presence, the heart of Egypt melting in the midst below. I will set the Egyptians against Egyptians to show. They shall fight everyone against his brother there, everyone against his neighbor everywhere. City against city without peace, kingdom against kingdom, no release. The spirit of Egypt shall fail within its core. They'll be destroyed, their counsel is no more. They shall seek to the idols for their guide, to the charmers, to them that have familiar spirits with pride, to the wizards for answers they will run, but I'll destroy the counsel of everyone. Seeking wisdom, finding none, Egypt's glory coming undone. I will give over the Egyptians to the hand of a cruel lord. A fierce king shall command, shall rule over them, says the Lord of all, Jehovah of hosts, watching them fall. The water shall fail from the sea complete, the river shall be wasted and dried in the heat. They shall turn the rivers far away below, the brooks of defense emptied shall flow. They shall shall be dried up in the land, the reeds and flags withering in the sand. The paper reeds by the brooks, by the mouth of the brooks they fade. Everything sown by the brooks shall wither there, be driven away, shall not be anywhere. The fishers shall mourn and lament in their plight, all they that cast angle into the brookside. Water's failing, people wailing, rivers drying, nation crying. They that spread nets upon the water shall languish sore. They that work in fine flax confounded to the core. They that weave networks without hope anymore. The purpose is broken, they that make sluices so poor, for fish and ponds, making them dismayed. Surely the princes of Zone are fools, the counsel of the wise, counselors of Pharaoh become brutish. How do you say unto Pharaoh, sounding foolish, I am the son of the wise, they claim, the son of ancient kings by name. Where are your wise men now? Let them tell you if they know somehow. Let them know what Jehovah of hosts purposed there concerning Egypt everywhere. The princes of Zone have become fools today. The princes of Noph are deceived away. Princes fallen, wisdom stolen, leaders broken, words unspoken. They have caused Egypt to err in every work complete. As a drunken man staggers in his vomit on the street, there shall not be any work for Egypt done, neither head nor tail, branch nor what, not one. In that day Egypt shall be like unto women there. They shall be afraid and fear everywhere, because of the shaking of the hand of Jehovah of hosts, which he shakes over them made. The land of Judah shall be a terror to Egypt's soul. Everyone that makes mention fears the toll. Because of the counsel of Jehovah of hosts made, which he has determined against Egypt. In that day 5 cities in the land so wide shall speak the language of Canaan with pride. Swear to Jehovah of hosts without shame, one shall be called the city of destruction's name. In that day there shall be an altar to Jehovah's glory, in the midst of the land of Egypt's story. A pillar at the border thereof, to Jehovah it shall be for a sign he made.
Altar rising, people rising, people standing, understanding. Altar rising, people rising, pillars standing, understanding.
And for a witness unto Jehovah of hosts in that land, when they cry unto Jehovah because of oppressor's hand, he shall send them a Savior and a great one below. He shall deliver them from their woe. Jehovah shall be known to Egypt on that day. Egypt shall know Jehovah in every way. They shall do sacrifice and oblation complete. Yeah, they shall bow a vow unto Jehovah so sweet, and perform it with faithful heart. Jehovah shall smite Egypt, that's the start. He shall smite and heal him again. They shall return even to Jehovah then. their prayers answered, hearts made pure. In that day there shall be a highway laid from Egypt to Assyria.
Highway rising, nations uniting, borders falling, peace is calling.
The Assyrian shall come into Egypt's gate, the Egyptian into Assyria at any rate. The Egyptian shall serve with the Assyrians there. In that day Israel shall be the third to a share with Egypt and with Assyria everywhere. Blessing in the midst of the land so fair. Whom Jehovah of hosts shall bless complete, saying, blessed be Egypt, my people, sweet Assyria, the work of my hands, and Israel mine inheritance made.
Three as one, kingdom come, peace has won, will be done.
Egypt, my people, blessed and free, Assyria, the work of my hands to see, Israel mine inheritance standing tall. One blessing in the midst of all.
In the year that Tartan came to Ashdod's land, when Sargon the king of Assyria sent his command, when he fought against Ashdod and took it that day, at the same time Jehovah spoke by Isaiah, the son of Amoz, with words to convey. Go and loose the sackcloth from off your waist, put off your shoe from your foot in haste. And he did so, walking naked and barefoot, for 3 years as a sign, following the route, a sign of wonder upon Egypt, upon Ethiopia as the prophecy made.
So shall the king of Assyria lead away Egypt's prisoners, Ethiopia's captives that day. Young and old, naked and barefoot they go, with their buttocks uncovered to Egypt's shame and woe.
Captives walking, nations talking, shame revealing, fate is sealing.
They shall be afraid and ashamed complete of Ethiopia, their expectations so sweet. Of Egypt, their glory in the street. In that day the inhabitants shall say of the isle where we dwell today.
Behold, such is our expectation there, where we flee for help everywhere, to be delivered from the king of Assyria's hand. And how shall we escape from his command? Nowhere to run, hope is done, no escape, sealed our fate.
3 years Isaiah walked in the land, naked and barefoot as Jehovah's command, a sign and wonder for all to see, of the judgment coming certainly. Egypt and Ethiopia's fate is clear, the prophecy spoken for all to hear.